In Azores, in the 4 Thursdays that precede Carnival, are celebrated 4 kinds of social relations: a Friends' Day for men, a Friends' Day for women, Compadres' Day, and Comadres' Day. Comadres are the bonds between the child's godmother and the child's mother. On the other hand, compadres is the relationship between the godfather and the father. In these special days, people get together to celebrate. The conversation subjects are always cheerful. There is no room for sadness. It is also usual at night, mainly in villages, seeing women costumed on their day. Carnival is celebrated with great joy throughout the country, but there are some places that have local traditions known by all. In Terceira Island are famous the bailings de Carnaval. These are plays always joyful and amusing that are accompanied by a group of people that formally dressed, sing and play several instruments. On these bailings stands out the dança de pandeiro, tambourine dance, and dança de espadas, war dance. In Torres Vedras, a city on the mainland, has great reputation for the cabeçudos, big head, and the matrafonas, men dressed as women, accompanied by Zés Pereiras, drum players. This carnival, along with the Canas Senhorim Carnival, is one of the most ancient of Portugal. In Madeira Island, the emphasis goes to the parades. The Algoric parade is always performed on the Saturday that precedes the Mardi Gras, where several groups show their dances and clothes in the main streets of Funchal. On Mardi Gras takes place another parade, in which people gather in small groups and disguise themselves as public figures, recall some traditions, and so on. Lazarin Carnival, in the county of Lamego, keeps very much alive ancient traditions that have lasted through the centuries. From masks made of wood, carved by artisans in the village, are used by young people of both genders, the caretos and the senhorinhas. Another version of the mask made of wood, which is used in Lazarim, are the Pudense masks, which is a parish in the county of Macedo Cavaleiros. These ones stand out by the caretos. Careto is a man who wears a mask with a huge nose made of leather, brass, or wood painted with bright colors. In Portugal, religion has a great importance for the population in general. All over the country are celebrated lots of Catholic feasts. The worship to the Holy Spirit is celebrated in all of the Azores Islands, during 8 weeks after Easter, and in Azorean immigrant communities. On Sunday afternoon, the crowns, scepters, flags, and the sticks and/or ribbons are taken to the house of the family that had committed to perform the worship on the following Sunday. During that week and every day is prayed the Rosary in front of the altar where the crowns are. On the following Sunday, the procession takes place from the house to the church, where a Mass will be celebrated in honor of the Holy Spirit. There, the priest crowns the people chosen by the person that has the crown on that week. Normally, a big lunch is served. Fatima City, in mainland, is the local with great meaning. Every year, there is a peregrination on foot, over a period of 3 days, usually planned for the first weekend of May. Also worship to the Holy Christ of the Miracles on the island of São Miguel in Azores archipelago has a huge emphasis. This festivity takes place around the 5th Sunday after Easter and there is a great procession. Every island of the Azores has patron saints of their parishes. Annually, there are festivities, some larger than others, in honor of those patron saints. Those festivities are always entertained by philharmonic bands and most of times also by folklore groups. June is a time of joy and celebration in Portugal. It is the month of popular saints, St. Anthony, St. John and St. Peter. Grilled sardines, dancing in the streets and popular rhymes are part of this Portuguese tradition, mainly in Lisbon and Porto. St. Martin's Day is celebrated on November 11th. It is said that St. Martin was riding his horse on a cold rainy day, when he met by chance a poor man without clothes. Then he got down off his horse, and with his sword he tore through his hood and gave him half of it. At that same moment the rain stopped and the sun started to shine. St. Martin's Day is celebrated in Portugal with roasted chestnuts and wine. It is a day of joy for the people. Originary from Azores and Madeira, Portugal has typical dances, such as chamarritas and bailes de roda. The Azorian folklore is a window for the ancient traditions. The groups show the traditional dances and songs. All the clothes and accessories represent the ancient traditions. The music is mainly played with string instruments. The cantigas ao desafio, desgarrada and velhas are three types of Portuguese singing that consist in singing rhyme, usually at the sound of acoustic guitar and viola. They are differ on the rhythm of the music and on the subjects. While cantigas ao desafio require more serious topics, at a parish feast it is usual to sing in honor of the patron saint, and the music rhythm is slower. In the desgarrada the music rhythm is faster, allowing the singers to laugh with and off each other. Velhas are short poems made at the moment, others that survive through the years, where the singers attack each other, always with good mood, with made-up stories about old ladies. That's why it is called velhas. Velhas means old ladies. These three types of singing aim to entertain people, sometimes making them get emotional, sometimes making them laugh. The Gino is celebrated on December the 1st. It is a national holiday that celebrates the end of the Spanish domain in Portugal. On this day, some members of the Philharmonic Band join at night and go house to house singing the independence anthem. People open the doors, listen to the music, and serve drinks to the musicians. The Azores archipelago is known for its arts and crafts. People developed their manufacturing techniques over the centuries. Due to its isolated location, the Azorean craftsmen first used local raw materials, such as wood, fish scales, bones and teeth of whales, basalt, hydrangea, clay, and corn leaves. Particularly remarkable are the pieces of colorful pottery in Lagoa, São Miguel. Embroidery and lace are common in São Miguel, Terceira, Faial and Pico, quilts in São Jorge and Terceira. Faial is known by the works in fig tree wood, fish scales, and wheat straws. Carved bone and teeth of whale can be found at Pico, Terceira, Faial and São Miguel. Fado, the Portuguese national song. It is usually sung by one person, fadista, accompanied by Portuguese guitar and classical guitar. Amália Rodrigues was one of the most popular singers, whose fame crossed borders. Even after her death, Amália is still remembered by many as the greatest singer of all times.